Hello guys, this is Matrix Ray, and I'm showing you some resolution comparisons between native 1440p versus native PS2. I will also be doing some frame rate testing and show you guys the best settings for Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3, Night of the Quincan. We are using large frame buffer, 2560 by 1440p native, 16 times anisotropic filtering, mid-mapping is off, full direct 3D recommended, and we are using 16 times MSAA with nothing else on. Now this game is not really demanding at all, so I'm using 16 times MSAA. The game uses just a bit over 3 gigabytes of video RAM with this setting on, so that's good. No bottlenecking at 4 gigabytes of video RAM, which I have. Texture filtering of display, FXAA shader is both ticked. Now let's go over to emulation settings. I have MTVU turned on. I do not recommend having it on in this game because it's quite easy to run, but if you have more than 3 cores and you're still having slowdown, just turn it on anyways. I have 6 cores, so more than enough to run this. Let's check out the PS2 dimensions real quick. Now this game targets 512 by 512. Let's have a look. So just having a quick look around. Now as you see, there's a fence right in front of me. It's very hard to see because of the low pixel density, but when I get closer it's still hard to see. But I'll get back to that very shortly. The rocks in the background actually are not too terribly bad at this pixel count, but mostly the fences. I'm actually very eager to quickly switch over to 1440p, but I just want to have a quick look over here. Alright, so we've got some bad guys right here. Now, this game does target 30 FPS, or 30 frames you could say, and it does a really good job at it. This game is not CPU intensive at all, which is a good thing. Let's go flick to hardware mode, which is native 1440p. Now, as you see, 16 times MSAA at native 1440p, there is close to no shimmering at all. Now, if you look at that over there, I just noticed some shimmering, but it's very minor. Everything else looks pretty good to me. And wow, it's very nice to see this game at native 1440p. I'll tell you what, this looks very, very nice. Now let's go back to native PS2, and we're going to check out the HUDs at this resolution compared to native 1440p. But before I do, I just want to go up here. So there's a good look right there at this resolution. Let's have a quick look over here. This is just the mission I'm up to. Now here is the HUDs right here at native PS2. Here's a good look. A lot of shimmering and it's blurry, it's blocky. It's okay, but let's have a look at this. Now when we upscale this to native 1440p, all shimmering is eliminated. Now since this is a 2D HUD and this is a game that came out 13 years ago on the PS2 hardware, yes, the HUD actually is aging quite well at 1440p, but you do see there's a few blocky stair steps on the side of these HUDs, which is not too bad. If you look at the triangle, the X and the left analog stick, those HUDs age quite well at 1440p. Let's have a look at that fence real quick. Yeah, well, the fence is quite hard to see in the first place, but it does look a lot better, and there is shimmering from standing from this distance. Now, one thing I want to quickly just put out there, because I ran into an issue in this game that is game breaking. Now, if there's a fix out there, let me know, or I'll let you guys know down in the comments or description, if I ever get around it. But so far at this time of the day, it is October 4th, 2017. I'm using the May 2017 1.5 Git version, so pretty up to date. And you're supposed to destroy 18 of these purple guys. If you see the HUD next to the 12, you got to kill those guys, and you use this machine to kill them. But unfortunately, only 12 of them spawn, and the other 4 of them don't. It's unfortunate. I cannot finish this game. For people that will play this game, you can only get to... let's have a quick look. You can only get to around 48% of the game. That's with no side quests done either. This is just from start to finish. That's one thing I had to point out, unfortunately. But other than that, it's a great game, and I do recommend it. But that's pretty much it. This is native 1440p. This is native PS2. frame rates hold up quite well on both of them. Unfortunately, I didn't get to really test it that much, but it definitely works. Very easy to run. My calculator could run this game really, really well. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.